And so the week before Thanksgiving, which is really early for me, I leapt right over Advent into Christmas, and I went on a decorating frenzy. My dog didn't know what to do. I even decorated the dog. I had music, carols blaring through the house. I put up the tree, I put up the lights, I decorated, I even put lights outside, which I normally don't do. And I did it partly because I love this holiday. But I also did it, I think, mostly because I needed to be reminded that the God who is born and takes on human flesh in Jesus, sealed, anchored, assured us that God's promise that a new day is coming, a day when God's purposes, God's will be realized in the earth, and all of humanity will be treated as sacred with respect and integrity and allowed to participate in the abundance of God that is the birthright of all of us and also of the earth and its creatures. And that promise is not just some kind of pie in the sky wishful thinking on my part, but it is sealed on Christmas Day when God immigrates from heaven and comes and takes on the form of a tiny child who has no legal status in the Empire of Rome, is a non-citizen, who is a day laborer, a community that is taxed and overworked for the benefit of the empire, and who is easily disposable when they are perceived as a threat. And sure enough, that God becomes a refugee, fleeing with his family from political and religious oppression. And so I needed to remember that that's the God who comes to us on Christmas Day and who invites us to travel with God on this immigrant journey that we find ourselves on in this earth. A journey of bringing the kingdom of God to all people and all nations of all language and all faiths until we all gather around this table.